The cyclist on ambition, Olympic gold and delivering newspapers for his gran Chris Hoy. I would love to be able to fly. Photograph, Davies, PA, born in Edinburgh. Chris Hoy, 41, won a gold medal at the 2004 Athens Olympics, then another 3 at Beijing in 2008. At London 2012, he won his 5th and 6th golds, becoming the UK's most successful Olympic athlete of all time. Since retiring in 2013, he has launched Hoy Bikes and co-created the Flying Fergus series of children's books. The 8th, Trouble on the Track, is out on the 1st of March. He lives in Manchester with his wife Sarra and their 2 children. What is your greatest fear? Something happening to my kids. Callum was 11 weeks premature, so he was just over 2 pounds and it was a really stressful time. What is your earliest memory? Getting stung by a bee at Edinburgh Zoo when I was having an ice cream. I must have been 3 or 4. Which living person do you most admire, and why? Jason Queally, a former teammate. He is older than me and was Olympic champion in Sydney. The way he mentored me, even though he knew I would be a rival, was amazing. What is the trait you most deplore in yourself? Impatience. What is the trait you most deplore in others? Intolerance. What was your most embarrassing moment? In 2002 I went to see Edinburgh play Glasgow in a rugby game. They used to be called the Edinburgh Reivers and a new team had been introduced called the Borders Reivers, so the Edinburgh team became the Edinburgh Gunners. I told the crowd that I was a fan of the Reivers and to give them a cheer. There was silence, then whistling and booing. Aside from a property, what's the most expensive thing you've bought? A road track car, a Porsche GT3. I've done a 24-hour race in Le Mans, which was a dream come true. What is your most treasured possession? My Olympic medal collection. Everything else is replaceable. What is your wallpaper? A picture of Callum holding his sister Chloe. What would your superpower be? Would love to be able to fly. The biggest challenge is trying to be in 2, or even 3, places at once. What makes you unhappy? Lack of sleep can make me grumpy, but as long as the kids are okay there is not much I can complain about. What do you most dislike about your appearance? The fact that, in the space of 5 years, I am looking about 20 years older. Who would play you in the film of your life? I'd love to see Will Ferrell play me in a spoof track cycling movie. What is your favourite word? Glaikit, a Scottish word meaning away with the fairies. Which book changed your life? James and the Giant Peach. Until I discovered Roald Dahl's books, I wasn't interested in reading. What did you want to be when you were growing up? Scotland's rugby captain. My hero Gavin Hastings was captain when he came to our school for a training session when I was 10 or 11. I met him and was blown away. What is top of your bucket list? Cycling to the South Pole. Next year I'm going to try to break the world record. What is your guiltiest pleasure? Watching Family Guy with a glass of red wine. To whom would you most like to say sorry, and why? Max Levy, a German sprint cyclist who came second behind me a lot. Which words or phrases do you most overuse? Incredible. My mum used to take the mickey out of me for using it too much in interviews. What is the worst job you've done? Delivering papers in the freezing cold for my granny. I got paid in Panini football stickers, so it wasn't all bad. If you could go back in time, where would you go? The Athens Olympics. I don't have any memory of the race itself, so I'd love to do it again to know what it was like. What is the closest you've come to death? The London terror attack on 7/7 in 2005. I was in London the day before for the Olympic bid. When we won I thought, I should stay over, it will be a great party tonight. But I decided to go back to Manchester for training. Bombs went off on what would have been my route to the station. What do you consider your greatest achievement? The 6 Olympic gold medals, because at school I was never great at sport. When I look back on my career I think, how on earth did that happen?